What's good, everybody? This is your Lethal Spark, John Peterson here, back for another Road to MK11. Started. I'm going to get the dark stuff out of the way. Sadly, in the EU, Articles 11 and 13 passed, which means that in 2 years' time, yeah, nothing's over. Friends and chances will be able to all 6 million mobiles. To be honest, but it is what it is. But I'm not here to talk about the negative. That's what people like AP do. We are here to continue the hype, to spread the glorious word of MK11 via my stream. And xenophobic minion on my DeviantArt says he's not going, but mainly because his folks tried to take a sabbatical to Florida, and it went about as well as one would expect. Then again, we are on spring break. Woohoo! Yeah. There? What are you doing here? Dude, I'm just here to check up on you, okay? I'm doing great, all things considered. We got like 10 minutes before the combat cast starts. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. But still. As per tradition on the road to MK11. But on the bright side, gosh, you can always catch the replay. I see King is in the chat. What's going on, brother? Tropic Berry Sprite. Booze of the gods. So we just had dinner. Fair enough. Started with this. I'm sorry I snapped you. Yeah, another combat cast. Considering the title, it doesn't take a genius level intellect to know what's up. You know how I am with my autism, dude. MK11. So we're expecting a new character? No. It says old school on my end, Chief. So we should expect some new. We should expect some fresh blood. We already have two new characters in Beerus and Veronica. But you know where my rage is going to aim at. Shao Kahn. Taker of quarters and giver of salt. Oh, well, I subscribe to the official MK channel. It says making of MK11. Well, I follow Another Realm on Twitch. So sue me. 6 minutes till showtime. Yeah, Bear, I know. Shut up. God. Yay. So, but then again, on that channel, that video currently has 2,600 live on views. Well, here it's got 5,660 views. And I'm really sorry I snapped at everyone about Article 13. It's just, it was unprofessional of me. With my own paranoia, get the frickin' better. Well, I hope we still get a new character. Oh, speaking of characters, I'm sure you've already put a status on this, King. But, Noob Saibot and Shang Tsung are back. Noob is not Frank Welker. Tear emoji. Yeah, it's Sean Chiplock. You may know of Mr. Chiplock as the dude who voiced Kiyotaka Ishimaru from the Danganronpa series. Wait, hold on. You're saying that the same dude who voices Kiyotaka Ishimaru voices Noob Saibot? Yup. He told me that on Twitter. Wow, she really threw us for a loop. Yeah, I thought that was Frank Welker too. Wait, what? Taka is now Noob? Yes, you heard that right, King. Would I ever pull a Kokichi on you? told you that on the Twitters? Yes. Stupid little... He made one hell of a Dr. Claw impression. How does Frank Welker do that? Actually, yes you did once. Yeah, that was when I initially thought Nolan North was Cabal. But you know what? I was man enough to own up to that mistake. Alright, that's what makes you human at the end of the day, John. I must tell you why from Cassidy. Power Rangers in space. Oh, I didn't realize she was your girl. I didn't realize she was your girl, okay? You're never gonna let me live that down, are ya? Yeesh. Boy, welcome back. Yep. Yeah, I just wanted to see what your reaction was. Alright. 2 minutes to midnight. Seriously? Iron Maiden? Really? Didn't realize you were a man of heavy metal. Thank Razor Fist for that. By the way, finished watching Nico B's Zero-Time Dilemma Let's Play. Hold up. So you basically saved Nico from another non-air game. Oh, imagine my bloody shock. Now if we had dual monsters, none of this wouldn't have happened. Got in less than a minute. Currently watching Nico's last Zero Escape album. Right, that's the one with DC Douglas as a Zero, right? Or is that another one? Yeah, John. Yeah. I have a feeling this weird's gonna be, I have a feeling this one's probably gonna be copyrighted. Oh no. It says old school, that means they're gonna show that trailer. Yep. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. All right, boys. It's showtime. Baraka, sound the hype horn! It's time to continue the road to MK11!
The Kombat Cast starts now.
Everyone, welcome to the Kombat Cast number
72.
Something. Who knows anymore? We've done a lot of these. Very excited today. We have
I count 6.
3 characters to show to you today.
Hold on,
you might have
3?
seen a recent trailer. Before we get to that, let's talk to the team on the couch.
Yeah, let's talk to the usual suspects.
Say hello, everybody. Introduce yourselves if you're first-time viewers.
Steve, Senior QA Analyst.
Derek, guy that sits
Derek.
on the couch.
All right. I am Tyler Lansdowne.
Tyler?
One of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios. And here's
And a man who I follow on Twitter, by the way.
Important news.
Ooh.
Matt Burke is on his way to PAX in my stead because I have to move this weekend to a new apartment. Very excited about that.
Nobody needs your life story. Continue.
But it's going to be really fun. I'm excited. Just
All right,
exciting,
Lansdowne.
So we do have someone
Three?
new
Do
behind
my
the
ears
control
deceive me?
station, the power
Yes!
station.
No, your
got
ears
Cole.
do not deceive you. We got 3 kids.
There
We
he
got,
is.
all right.
on the
Not
Bert
that
cam.
Why
Bert.
didn't we change it to the Cole cam?
He doesn't have Twitter.
Spell the K.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
What the?
Really dropped the ball there. But
Way to
he's
drop
on,
the idiot ball there,
it's all good.
Tyler.
So he's here today, very exciting. So anything that goes wrong is not his fault.
It is his fault.
No, it's
No.
Burke's fault for not being here.
But then it makes it your fault for not being able to go where Burke's at.
That's a good point.
Ooh.
So who do you want it to be? Your fault?
Come
or
on.
Cole's fault?
Cut on, Matt,
No,
dude.
he's busy. He has a
This
community
is such
to
a
manage.
valuable
I'm
part
gonna
of
say
the
I'll
team.
take the win.
I'm gonna guess
So
Jax,
we have 3 characters
Aaron
to show today. I
Black,
hope you
and
guys all
Katana.
enjoyed the old school trailer this week.
It's a great trailer.
One of my favorite trailers that we've actually put out. I really enjoyed every moment of it, from the opening.
Alright,
up
I'm gonna
until the
turn this almost all the way down.
Kino's face in that is just so.
Oh, it's so good.
The opening nut punch is one of the goofy things we do where it's like, I can't believe we did that. Like, I can't believe the writers came.
If it is Aaron Black, I am going to freaking
It is just so good.
Everyone worked
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explode, King.
The beta, the pre-order beta is here.
It's here.
Yeah, the beta's now and the MK11 closed beta is now a thing apparently. Not exactly interested in that. I just want to see what the finished product looks like so I can start murdering Shao Kahn. Here's hoping for Troy Baker. Troy, if you've seen the trailer, the last trailer, I heard that it was Troy Baker's grunts when Jackie was doing that fatality where she was firing those mines into his body.
This is not set in stone. On Friday, some of us will be up here doing the same thing and starting the day off playing on stream, playing the beta against people, and we'll toss it off to another group of people playing.
Cool.
So,
Sounds awesome.
Oh well.
trying to get Dan Weiland to play, one of the cinematics guys, because
Feel like you're calling
Dan Weiland?
I looked for his death, but he's in a meeting. So
I don't mind.
if you're watching, love to have you on Friday.
Why were you watching in the meeting?
Oh, his meeting's over by now.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't see him.
Okay.
We should get right to business, though.
We have a lot to do.
We have 3 characters to show today.
Matthew Mercer can do a Troy Baker impression according to Nico.
There we
Liu
go.
Kang. Alright, we got Liu Kang.
There we go.
We got Nunchuck Boy.
Everybody, that's Liu Kang.
It is.
Champion.
The champion.
The champion of Mortal Kombat and
Talk about it.
And part
the king of the Netherrealm.
Well, he's a
Wait,
full-time
what?
resident now.
Whoa, don't give anything away, bro.
I mean, this
Hold up,
story
what?
trailer, he's a
Hey.
revenant.
All right, let's talk about him.
Okay.
How's he play?
He is classic Liu Kang.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, so they're not going to.
His fight style, like his normal attacks, are pretty similar to what we did in MK9 and MK10. We didn't want to reinvent the wheel with
He
him
is
because I
wearing
think Liu
a
Kang's one of the
shirt.
characters
He's
where
wearing a
when you pick
shirt.
up Liu Kang, you kind of.
I'm aware of that.
He's a great beginner character, a great character that's just you just want to kick people in the head,
Right?
and it's his abilities that really set him apart. So let's go.
No
into it.
video.
Do it. Okay, here we go.
The big new thing is his nunchucks are back. He actually had those in the 3D games, and I always thought it was really cool. And they were back. He uses them in some of his combos,
Boom, boom, boom.
his throws. Let's do the other one, because it's super cool.
Steve, we actually played today a little bit. I was playing against your Liu Kang, and you're pretty good with him so far.
Yeah, well, Liu
Okay,
Kang's actually
a
one of my
video,
favorite
but no
characters in
trailer.
MK.
Which surprised me. I didn't know that.
Well, they didn't want
I
to
don't
get
know if this is
copyright
true for
struck,
this,
so
but
I
he
understand
was-
completely.
He's just generally simple to play with
Yes.
a lot of payoff.
And that's definitely true. So,
Gosh.
There are some things about him, though, like we always talk about with our games. It's like
Yes.
there's some stuff that's on the upper level that, like,
Yeah.
maybe you never have to even get to.
there's some stances, there's some stuff like that.
Right.
So he doesn't always use his nunchucks. I wouldn't call him a weapons character. It more kind of complements it. He still has his martial arts moves, which still look super cool.
Liu Kang's
Shobo.
always had some of my favorite kicks in our games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Copyright. But they're making.
I'm a huge fan of that. The
I'm
stomp.
talking about the. I'm talking about the
We're
new
excited to see more
trailer
people
that
as
came
the
out,
game- As
dude.
people get their hands on the
Yeesh.
game using those hop.
That's
maneuvers
something
more
by
often.
Ice Cube and
'Cause
somebody
they,
did the trailer
They're
music
some
for
of my
the
favorite
Black
things to do,
Panther.
and sometimes, like, when you actually just
some of
fake
the
a wake
music
up
for
and do a
Black
short hop,
Panther.
and people are waiting for the wake up, you can get
Which
them
I've
over
seen,
them
by the way.
sometimes if they're ducking low.
So his base loadout for special moves is exactly what you'd expect it to be. It's straight up classic
Kang.
Vintage
Mortal
Liu
Kombat
Kang.
2. He has a really good fireball. You can amplify it, and it's super fast, good damage. Flying kick's back. It's flying kick.
Yeah, it's what you
Yeah, it's a
expect.
flying
The
kick.
amplified
What do you
is
want
sort of
from
new.
me?
He does this cool flip. It's a great combo ender. It's a great check from full screen. It actually has a crushing blow on it with a pretty unique requirement. So what you have to do is you have to hit an air fireball from full screen at max distance.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
convert it like that.
Anyway,
You get the
Liu Kang
crushing
feels
blow.
I'm gonna
wearing
get
a
that every
shirt
time.
feels
That
weird.
actually, as a Liu Kang player, something will probably happen quite a
Yeah,
bit.
it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of. It sounds like you have to do this, this, and this, but it's something that you naturally do since like
Air
MK3.
fireballs with Liu Kang. It's what
Right.
you do, right? Like
Bite kicks back, and it's actually been changed up a little. The meter burn one, he does multiple. And then this is what really makes me happy. We're about to just do my favorite thing about Liu Kang.
Go on.
He can double it and just do it for 100
pushing you to
years.
the corner. It's awesome.
Yeah,
He's
it-
supposed to
And
be
then once you're
topless.
in the corner, you're in Liu Kang's territory.
What even
Right,
just
yeah, I
happened,
definitely
though?
think Liu Kang excels there.
Now there is there's a crushing blow with the bicycle kick.
Yes, this one is actually after 3 meter burns.
3?
Yeah, you have to meter burn it 3 times. Not in a row. You
Okay.
just have to do it 3 times.
In a match.
Yeah, in a match. I gotta get my stamina back.
Look at this. Show us some swaggy combos, by the way. You got swaggy
I
combos?
mean, there's no meter.
Yeah. All right. So then the 3rd time. Wait, I didn't meter burn. So now I have it loaded. I've done 3. Now the next time I do regular, it'll go into the crushing blow. So it's interesting that it's
Boom.
actually the regular one that does it, but you have to do the amplified one 3 times.
Yeah, so I can do all the crushing
Because you got no
blows.
meter anymore.
Right,
a
exactly.
certain
So,
character like
Let's
Liu
go
Kang
over
here.
the loadout I made here.
And
Now,
then
just for everyone
Shao
knows,
Kahn
there'll be
gets the
2
fatal
loadouts per
blow
character
and
today.
finally the fatality.
Because we're doing 3 characters
Right.
and we want
We got to cruise through
to
this,
we don't want
man.
to keep everybody on watching us all day because there's also beta to play.
Right.
So
Right.
the first move I gave him
You
is
don't
the
mind.
Shaolin parry. It behaves as you'd expect from a parry. It'll beat mids and highs. He'll knock you away. The cool thing is he can actually amplify it, and he gets a pop-up.
Oh, you should have gone to the bicycle kick, man. Yeah. Oh, get put in the
Slay,
corner.
Queen,
Now,
slay.
The reason I wanted to show this is it also has a really cool crushing blow requirement. It's if you parry a wake-up attack.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, that is cool. Just a 1-inch punch.
Yep,
That's
yep.
awesome. Yeah.
And one
Shades
thing
of
that's
Bruce
a lot of
Lee.
damage, too.
And it's kind of rare with crushing blows is it's before the amplified, and you can actually still amplify.
Oh, no, you can't.
That's
So
just
that is
evil.
a good amount of damage.
That's
You told
just
me not to say
freaking
Hema
evil.
damage, I won't.
Yeah, because no one knows what Hema means.
But
Can
if
we say
I
hella?
yeah, sure.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I would describe that as Shaolin hella damage.
Hella damage.
But you argue,
More
you're
like
using your-
Shaolin hella evil.
Yeah.
And remember, you can only use the crushing blow once per game. So even if you read that they're going to do wake up attack and you're going to win anyway, you actually don't want to use it.
Yep.
The second thing I gave him in this loadout
Rockin' now
is
has several
fire buff.
footprints in his
You turn
face.
this on,
Close
and
the
it
door.
increases the damage for all of his attacks, and it sets up a second ability that I equipped, which is his teleport. This is a brand new move.
Ooh.
He'll warp behind them, and this actually has different versions. For example, he can drop down if you hold up and do an overhead. It's a super quick overhead. Or actually sweep you. So it becomes a 50-50 mix-up off of a teleport.
But he has to have the fire on.
Exactly. Only when he has the fire on. So for the custom variation system, this is actually pretty in-depth because you have to have the buff on and then the teleport's on. So
Right.
that's taking up 2 of your slots for a very, very
I was
powerful.
gonna say, I mean, it seems to be pretty damn worth it.
Yeah.
For a 50-50 mix-up
That's
like
pretty
that,
pre-
which
that's
always
pretty
doesn't
evil.
lead to full combos.
Right.
But as a player who's playing against Liu Kang, he has the fire on. Now's the only time I need to worry about that.
Right. What's he gonna do?
Liu
He's gonna
Kang
get
a zombie?
instantly
Meh.
So if it's a
seen
fire
it
buff
before.
on, I'm
It's
not
a
too
zombie
scared.
Liu Kang from Deception.
Yeah, it's
I think the
I love
term we're
connecting,
looking for here, King, is
fire.
Revenant.
Like, it's
Yeah.
just the most fun thing in the world.
So there's a pop-up off it. There's a back two.
yeah, that's back to. All right, one more loadout.
One more loadout. Let's see it, Steve.
Let's go over his human variation. This is my Liu Kang.
Yeah.
The classic, like MK2, the hero of the Earth Realm, the goody guy.
Same
That's Liu
different.
King I play. And I think he looks
All
super
right,
cool. I
he's
like his
shirtless.
pants a lot.
You happy now?
Appreciate this background because it looks awesome.
Yo,
Yeah.
Shaolin Trap Dungeon is so cool.
So real quick, also, we will be getting to a fatality for each character.
Yes.
We're going to do it in a quick little versus match to make
Yes.
it easier.
Oh,
And
that's
we will show
awesome,
you, of
dude.
course, the fatal blows.
Fatal blows.
So this loadout, I wanted to be based on his
That's the
nunchucks,
Liu
and
Kang
gave
I
him
know.
A couple of nunchuck moves.
All
The
right.
first one is actually, I don't think Liu Kang's ever had one before. A command grab. It's like a full-on. It's not like
Oh.
an attack throw. It's an actual command grab.
Oof.
And it has a really cool amplify where he gets additional damage. And then he has a stance. You go into it, and now you have a few options. One is an overhead. It goes into this auto combo. 4 is actually a low that goes into an auto combo. And then the coolest is he gets a projectile absorb.
Give me that. Give me that.
Now, here's the cool thing about that.
Tell us.
You've done how many? There's 3 different attacks out of it and a projectile absorb. Now, similar to Jackie Briggs, who has a
he has
her
nerve
clinch
checks now.
set up.
Yep.
Once you've done all of those attacks, you've loaded up a crushing blow.
Wow, it's like
That's a good example.
Yeah,
like in the old games.
So when
I
you're
don't
fighting
think he had
Liu Kang
nunchucks
stance,
in the
you have
old
to keep
games,
track
dude.
of which moves
I think
you've
he had
done.
them
And that
like
means you
a
also have to
Deception and
successfully absorb the
Armageddon.
projectile.
At least
So
that's
you
what the
could
devs are
literally,
telling
if
me.
you've done the first 2 attacks, stop doing your projectile so he doesn't have a chance, or bait out the Liu Kang going into the stance and do like a double projectile. Or there's a whole bunch of mind games, and then he'll have
Alright.
it loaded, and the next
So
time he does stance
So who
alone,
next?
he's gonna get that pop up into a combo.
Cool.
What happens if he plays against a character with that projectile?
Then you can't get
Then
that.
you just can't do it.
Yep.
What do we got left?
That's Liu Kang.
All right, Fatal Blow.
Fatal blow.
Let's do it.
Alright,
I'm a
let's
big fan of this
dance.
one.
Let's take a look at his fatal. Ooh. What? Oh my word.
Now, a lot of people on Twitter thought that was his fatality.
Oh, little do you know.
They didn't realize
That was awesome.
the
Fatality or not,
background
that
lighting,
was
how they
pretty
changed those.
awesome.
So no, that is actually
Roar, chomp.
So I would say the
then-
overarching thing on Liu Kang here is, it's Liu Kang.
Yeah.
We did not.
Classic Kang.
We really didn't want to redesign him. I think that's what Liu Kang players like, just the pressure, the zone.
No, my
I don't
sweater
know if
is
we'd
not.
say we didn't want to redesign him, right? We just want to keep him true to the character and
But
add and enhance him, add these new moves and
Yes.
abilities to him.
And there are. That's the abilities is where it comes. I think
Right.
the custom variation system is where he's going to be different.
Right.
So your
All right,
everyone's
Steve.
base Liu Kang
Fair
is going to be kind of the standard Liu Kang that we've played. Very easy to pick up and play. And the
that's-
abilities are like the stance. There's another stance that we're not showing. There's
Sure. There's
a
more
bunch of
for you guys to explore when it
Yes.
comes out here. in a
Let's
month.
actually set up real quick to get him through a. We'll show a fatality. Derek, we'll talk real quick though.
Yeah, what's up?
You were a fan in MKX of playing Liu Kang.
Yes.
Do you see yourself going back to that again?
Absolutely.
I was thinking about looking at it too. Yeah.
I just love the back 2 pop-up, right? Like, I will use that all day into swaggy combo, into fireball, drop my combo, try it again, and drop it again.
I will say this: the times
So
that
basically
you got
pulling a
It
king.
was good.
it
Felt
was
good.
really
No
good.
offense.
Felt good. But now that I can just amplify that bicycle kick twice, I'm all in.
We come from different worlds, Johnny.
Aren't you from Earth Realm too?
I mean, I come from the real world.
Wow, straight roasted. So now Steve's gonna play against the computer and just do cool Liu Kang stuff too.
Oh yeah, King. In case you didn't hear, that was Matthew Yang King as Liu
and
Kang.
One thing that Ed had touched on.
I have some pretty sharp ear holes.
variation or,
Granted,
building
I don't
variation
mean
system,
Ibuki
you
levels
can
of
actually
shit.
build
But-
classic
but-
versions
but-
of the
but-
character,
but-
classic
but-
Scorpion, classic Liu Kang. So
Yes.
it's really cool to see what we can. Classic Jade, right?
You may have noticed I did not do low fireball. That is not base loadout. But if you want that, that is an ability that you can choose to use.
Right.
And,
I personally
King's
use that
like,
when I play him.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you do.
The more projectiles, the better.
Yeah.
Oh!
I usually
Okay,
use
if I ever
stance
lived
and
to
low
be
fireball.
100, I don't know why Ed and the boys decided to go with that move.
All right, Steve, let's go.
Or Johnny Cage, I mean.
Did you put it on like medium?
I'm trying to do stuff.
Oh, you're not doing much stuff.
I'm doing stuff.
You just
You're
got
not.
teched by the computer. All right, here you go. Oh,
I'm just waiting for Steve to do a fatality. Everything else is just fluff.
what's up?
Alright, let's take it. Alright, let's see. Whatcha! Omae wa mo shinderu.
Awesome.
Nani? Boo.
Great.
It's almost like he shot a bullet of energy through it.
I mean, he's really powerful. The power of the human spirit.
I love all
That's
the kind
called
of
chi,
the
you-
plays on the
Oh
one
my
inch punch.
God.
that we
Yes.
do in this. It's really
I am
fun.
literally cringing right now.
So that, I mean, we're
So that was Liu
give you a
Kang.
quick look at these characters. That is basically how Liu Kang works. Obviously, a ton of other moves we can.
I was
see
gonna do a
characters
Fist of the North
and
Star
things like that,
reference.
but, we
Looks like I
do,
beat you
of
to it,
course-
dude.
I feel like
Sorry
you're
about
like,
that.
Let's see Kung Lao right now.
Do they want to say that?
I
Do,
think
are they saying that right
Wow.
now?
that's what they,
So
Let's
Hat
show him a
Boy's
picture then.
next.
There he is.
wow, it's a good thing we had that ready and Kung Lao ready. Because everyone, apparently that's what everyone wanted to
Everybody.
see.
That's what everybody's
And
saying.
Derek's
right
not even looking at chat. He just knows.
Yeah, he just knew.
Let's talk about him.
now. I have great.
All right,
news.
let's talk
Yes,
about
you
him.
do.
All right, let's talk about Kung Lao.
Let's talk about him.
I would say similar to Liu Kang with Kung Lao. Some characters, the next one we're going to show, we did
Or
really redo.
Just stick on the.
I'm just saying,
Stay on subject. Let's go.
similar to Liu Kang, his base loadout, we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. It's the abilities where we did. So let's just
Hey,
go
if it ain't
through
broke,
I think we
don't
should start with
fix
the throws because Kung Lao.
Always has the best throws.
Yeah.
Always.
Kung
Sorry
Lao
about
throws are
that,
great in
man.
this game.
Oh.
Oh, do it
Oh.
again. Sorry.
Again. Yep.
All right, not going to. Okay, this must be the Tarkatan camp.
Good old 14
14
hit
and
throw.
13.
That looks fun to do.
Yeah.
All right, so Kung Lao's normal attacks are, exactly one.
A lot of chain punches.
Yeah, classic
rapid-
kung fu.
Yep.
Very, very quick. He has a slow attack that advances forward.
Multi-hitting attacks. Multi-hitting strings.
His jump is really
Multi-hitting anything?
Very his like forward jump without attacking.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't know who
That
voices
movement's awesome.
Super
frickin'
acrobatic.
Kung Lao.
He uses his hat and his uppercut, his sweep. Like, the sweeps look so good. The way he
Yeah.
catches it, so good.
The way it goes around his body. Like
Yeah.
He has. It seems almost like he
How
controls
does
the
he-
hat more.
How does
in
he
this
use
game
his?
than he
How
has
does he
before.
use
Before it
that
was more of
hat
just throwing it,
to
things like
sweep?
that, but now it seems like he
Freaking
can
magnets!
control
How do they work?
Yeah, he
Am I
definitely
right?
uses it more in a martial arts way.
There's a confidence about the way he uses it in this game, I think. Because truthfully, you have to be confident if you're catching a hat with a blade on the rim.
Right.
That's true.
Right. You have to be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
To be fair,
All right,
you guys
so his
did
special
base him
attack
off of
loadout
Odd
is-
Job of James Bond.
It's pretty much classic Kung Lao. He's got his hat toss, and he has his ability list is full of different kind of hat tosses you can do. His dive kicks back. His dive kick meter burn is super cool in this.
Oh.
Did he just
Kung
do a
Lao
crushing
without a
blow
dive
with that?
is not Kung Lao.
Yeah. Now the requirement for
Anyone
this one
miss
is
Old
interesting.
Man
It's
Kung
actually
Lao?
hit 2
XD.
dive kicks in a row. So if you hit a dive kick, and let's say the opponent's going to do a wake up attack, and you bait it out, jump back, you'll get the crushing blow, which is just nasty.
And when you have a
Ah,
dive
that
kick,
explains.
to do it 2 times in a row is pretty natural.
I mean, Kung Lao players like to talk
Well,
about how they're
did
these
he just teleport by
fundamentalists that are
using his
methodical
hat?
play styles, but they're actually
cool.
absolute maniacs.
Right. They just travel across screen doing
Right.
dive kicks.
Spin is back. He has an amplified spin that actually goes forward, and he gets a bigger combo. He can actually do multiple spins and combos.
Ooh. What?
His combos are super.
I
That
gotta
is
give you
savage.
props right now.
Again, let's like
You were
with Liu
trying to show
Kang,
me that
this
one
is
yesterday,
Shaolin
and it
hella
was not
evil.
working out well for you.
I'm glad that I.
Then again,
that,
his
and there was
default
no
thing is a
pressure, 'cause
Revenant, so
forgot
I guess that's to be
panic about
expected.
doing that, so I was able to do it. So I'm grateful that you didn't.
I'm guessing they are
put
at the
this promo
Tarkatan
about, oh,
camp.
you're gonna
No,
do
I,
it.
I don't do
That's
that.
the-
I wasn't gonna do that.
I mean,
but you were
Last
dropping
time
it.
they were in that Shaolin dungeon.
His teleport's back. It does have a new animation though. The throwing the hat down couldn't
Oh.
be cooler.
That explains.
From teleport, he has a brand new move.
Ooh.
Oh.
Did he seriously
It's
just do a
advancing
Psycho
overhead.
Crusher?
That's awesome.
That crushing blow requirement is you have to do it after you hit the throw. So the idea here is the throw. Obviously, you
To set it up.
want to duck it,
Right.
and then he has an overhead, which if you are ducking to not get hit by the throw or duck blocking, you then get hit by the overhead. So you do the sequence while they're on the ground. You go for it again.
Did you already
Oh, I
do
must
it?
have
You need to
already done
reset
it. Yeah, I must have already done it.
Yeah, it looks like-
I should have said
All right,
something.
there we go. So that's his base loadout. Let's go over his abilities. This is where he
Okay.
gets super
Oh,
interesting.
real quick, can't you can meter burn teleport too?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually meter burn
Sorry
the
about
teleport.
that. Sweat.
You hide in the ground.
Sorry about
Where'd you
that.
go?
I'm
Where'd you go?
exuding hype.
Pop up.
And it's cool too. You can actually see what the hat's doing.
Yeah.
Like it's stuck in the ground like that. That's super cool.
All right, so his abilities are extremely unique. So it started off with this orbiting hat. With the hat, unlike orbiting him, which he does have as an option, the hat will orbit the opponent. And now, if the opponent gets knocked into it,
They're stuck in that area. Is
Yeah.
basically it. Oh.
so you can see there, I actually did my low attack. The opponent got knocked into it, which means if the opponent's looking out for that and they're blocking low, you can go in for a throw, go in for a jump in, whatever. Now, this move is extremely powerful, but you'll notice this is one of the rare moves that actually takes stamina just for using it. I'm not amplifying it. Using the move. So you're going to actually using your resources, which does recharge, to
Right.
do this orbiting hat. But
there are some other moves too that I don't know if we've completely outlined that.
Yes.
Just performing them does take your offensive or defensive stamina.
it's pretty rare, but you're right. Geras has one. A lot of cancels do that, so this is
Right.
one of them. The second move I gave him is what? Oh, I remember. Buzzsaw hat.
Oh, the classic.
So it's kind of like an MK3 style, but the cool thing is he can now hold it, and I'm actually moving it around. I'm moving the stick around, completely controlling it.
Hold up, what?
And he can amplify it to then stay in place while he's able to move around.
That just sounds nasty.
King
It's
in the chat
pretty awesome with his
says,
setups.
must be hard coming up with new
put
things
the
for
song
classic
itself?
characters without
Crazy.
changing them too much.
How about one
Yeah,
more?
you're
loadout?
not wrong,
Alright.
man.
I'm pretty hyped.
It's kind of hard to reinvent
Yeah,
the
Kung
wheel.
Lao's ability.
Awesome.
It's again, I hate to repeat myself. A lot like Liu Kang. It's like your base slowdown is your kind of checkmark boilerplate Kung Lao, and then the abilities is where you can go nuts.
Right.
I'm also a huge fan of this MK3 style aesthetic for Kung Lao.
Yeah.
So the first one I gave him is Z Hat. He'll actually
Performance
He paints the Z
Yeah.
on his hands. And
the amplified one looks super cool.
He's like, he's coming at you like this.
Yeah, this does really good chip damage. It's super hard to avoid.
So
What is
good.
this
The
from,
downside
man?
is you can see the extremely slow startup.
Right.
So, one of the cool things is you can actually cancel out of it.
Sure.
Now, while it does take stamina, you're faking the opponent out.
Right. That's awesome. So there again, there's another example. Canceling out of the Z hat will take some of your offensive
Yep.
or defensive.
It's taking defensive for cancels.
Yeah, and
And
the defense
this-
meter
I'm
takes a
100%
mild
all in.
eternity
He
to
has a
charge.
stance
You
where he
can't-
summons
You know
the
what's funny?
spirit of the great Kung Lao. And for so I am a huge mark for the great Kung Lao.
Wait, what?
This guy,
Steve's lore minute, folks.
this guy, without a knowledge of guns, rocket launchers, fireballs, pure Shaolin martial arts defeated Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat and saved the Earth realm. There is a reason he is called the Great Kung Lao. No one's calling you the Great Tyler.
No
Oof.
one's calling him the great. No.
Never.
I have always wanted to see him in the game, and I'm super happy that he is so tight. His spirit is in combat.
Because he's just that badass.
He's that great. So Kung Lao gets
What?
2 moves from it.
Okay.
Let's go through him.
Steve's lore minute.
He gets this projectile.
Ooh.
If he does it 3 times, it gets a crushing blow. He gets an anti-air, and then this is really cool, this low stomp. And he can
Oh
cancel.
my
He's
Christ,
taking the
that's
power from the
awesome.
great Kung Lao
Yes.
and strengthening his own resolve.
So
His
Kung
own
Lao is
resolve.
now a
Would that be
JoJo
Grandpappy
character.
Lao?
Yeah,
I don't
sure,
think
and
it's his
Sartorius is
grandfather, I
voiced
think
by
it's way
Dio.
older back than that.
Great Grandpappy Lao?
That would be a question for Dom. But
Alright. We need to get to the bottom of this.
definitely tweet him and ask him which
Yeah,
grandfather. You
Mythbusters,
definitely
get
want
on
to-
that.
Separation.
Yeah, definitely tweet him that.
Yeah, we need to know.
Mythbusters, get on that
yeah.
now.
Or
That's-
somebody else can tweet him that because we're doing a stream.
Yeah, I think everyone in the chat should tweet him that
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my.
What
That's
level
good.
of Lao?
Alright, where's
Yeah,
Dom?
Separate. I need to know.
I need to know.
Yeah.
So-
Important questions are important.
Let's go over his fatal blow.
Okay.
Alright, let's take a look at what
I
Hat
really
Boy
like the
can
startup
do.
because he's reminiscent of
Ah,
MKX.
Shink.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, that would hurt. That would
Yeah,
hurt.
that.
Alright, what
I
even
really like
just
the fatal
happened?
blows. We just own the fact that they're essentially fatalities.
Yeah, right.
But because it's Mortal Kombat, Kano's fine.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. He's just gonna get right back up.
All right, so we should do a match with him.
Yeah, let's take a look.
God, I
Let's
hate
get there, we'll talk a little bit.
Another round
really
logic,
don't,
boys.
have a lot of.
What
we
do you
might
want
play a
from?
lot-
It's
no.
another round logic. What do you want from
We
me?
didn't play a lot of Kung Lao.
Yeah,
matches.
Kung Lao is a JoJo character now.
So maybe in the future, if you're gonna do Liu Kang, I should learn Kung Lao. We could do some of those matches.
Yeah,
at
a
some
little
point.
Shaolin throwdown.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I'm totally in. I like to see it.
So we're now gonna get to a fatality.
And you're gonna do some swaggy combos.
Maybe.
That's
Don't talk during the intro.
Human or revenant, one thing is constant.
My penchant for deadly headwear?
Your overheated ego.
There's been some roastings today in the opening.
I absolutely love
Wow,
Kung Lao's
that was
face
cold.
and his facial hair.
That was
Yes,
cold,
Like,
Scorpion.
I have to say, even in the trailer that we just did, like, he just looks so good.
My,
His expressions are so
He
good.
has 2 great ones. When Geras comes back, And that one
Hey.
where Scorpions.
It's in the stream.
It's in the trailer.
Hey.
When he says our future is insane.
Right.
Like that's my favorite. That's probably my favorite line of the whole thing in the trailer.
Yeah,
And
I like
his-
the smirk when he cuts off Garrett. Like that was easy, and the smirk that he made.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
It's
it's so
great.
good.
And I love when Scorpion shoots the spear at the door and it misses them, and they're both like, whoa.
I
Is
just
Kung
give,
Lao VA
like,
the
you know,
same
big
or
props to
different?
the
I don't know, man.
the facials in the game.
I know
mean,
Liu Kang
and
voice
people on
is
Twitter
voiced
talk
by
about
in
it
this
too, which is
game,
really
but not
cool for
Kung
us
Lao,
to,
which is weird.
See the team get those kind of props because it does look so good.
Uh-oh.
All right, what we got?
What do we got now?
The way he teleports down will never get old to me. He
I'm
looks
not even mad.
so obnoxiously cocky.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
that's-
man.
God, he's
Kung Lao.
yeah, he is
Super
pretty
good.
smug.
One more character?
Wow, we
Yeah.
are cruising through this. This is-
Our goal today was we want to show 3 characters. We don't want to like go too fast, but we also don't want to, keep it away from the beta. Give them,
Yeah,
give
no,
them
you're right.
stuff.
You're right. You're right.
And then next week, we'll have some characters again.
we will.
So maybe at the end of the stream, I'll give you a hint as to one of them.
Just one.
Oh, all right, I'm hyped.
Just
Are we
one.
doing just one? Oh, wait,
No,
this is too many questions.
No, we're not. Too many questions, though.
Too many questions.
Let's show the picture of our next character,
Woo.
final of the day. There he is,
Major
Jax
Jackson
Briggs.
Jackson Briggs.
Known major.
Known major. I am obviously I like wrestling style characters,
Right. Oh,
and I'll be totally honest. MKX, I played him a little bit, but his
You sucked at him.
Yeah,
You sucked at him.
absolutely.
Yeah.
His B&B was too hard for me. It had a run.
It's
cancel
not
that I
about get
couldn't do.
good.
Right.
I think I did it twice. in
It's
my
about
life,
look
in
good.
practice mode and never anywhere else. Everyone else was like, "That's not that hard."
Right.
Yeah.
When I heard Jax was going to be in the game, Jax is
Well,
not
I got one of my
exactly
predictions
my style
right.
of character, gameplay or aesthetic. You know,
Sure.
he's not exactly like a princess or a female ninja or something
Right.
like that.
Right. Yeah.
Or a
When I
Shaolin
saw the
monk
work art
or
design, animation, all
a
that,
Shaolin monk with a
this
stupid
is
hat.
definitely the coolest Jax has ever been.
God, that me, myself, and I line in the trailer. Like,
Why do I say
he's
things?
He's definitely the coolest he's ever looked to me.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look.
Yeah,
real
let's
quick.
go in. Let's start with his throws.
Here's what I like about his throws. He has one brutal throw and one just disrespectful throw.
The
Like,
way the opponent ragdolls after that part is so
Yeah.
like look at their arms, how they are out.
I love the go to
Just
sleep too.
potato.
All right, so Jax,
Can you put him to sleep one more time? Yeah.
Yes.
Jax is actually
It's like,
drastically
bruh.
different from the last games, but there's still flavor there. Like he's not going to feel unfamiliar.
Right.
So you can see some of his normal attacks. Very reminiscent
Cabal's like,
of MK11.
bruh.
One of his core footsie tools is actually a low. It goes into this cool throw.
That's a brain
Now, you'll
buster right
notice
there.
Yes, I'm going to get to that very soon. The dash punch is actually not a special move anymore, but he kind of does a Superman punch in some of his animations. You can see there.
As soon as
We also-
Jax
he
does
has-
his
he has
finisher,
that
I'm
forward,
going
too.
back on
Yes,
DeviantArt.
it's similar.
Fair enough.
Which is I think the reimagining of his dash punch.
I love the head bop. One more normal I'd like to show is his back two. Bop, bop. He can actually fully charge it, and it's a crushing blow.
That's great.
Boop.
Ooh.
So that's a super fun crushing blow.
I hope
You have to fully do
Kojin
it.
and Takeda make it in.
Fully charged.
All right, so now let's go over his heated arms, which is the mechanic you alluded to. Every time Jax lands a punch, you can see his arms get more and more hot. And there's different levels to this. You can see this is the max level. This increases the damage of all his punch attacks as he goes forward. However, it has a cooldown. When you wait, it'll actually run off, and as he does moves, it'll run off. From this, it does 3 things. It adds crushing blows. There are some moves, like you can see here, he has this string.
Now, this is these are some moves you can add to the character.
Yes,
Yes.
but when it's at max,
By the way, do you think Jackie looks hotter in this
Becomes
compared
a
to the
crushing
last
blow.
game? Well, yeah.
as well as his throw. So, the more punches he does, and he has a ton of punching and style moves.
Lucky for you, Jax mainly only punches.
You know that's primed, and then if he goes for those moves, so like if you know, just a good mix-up would be, like let's say he gets you in a restand situation, throw versus strike, and if he has glowing arms, it's going to do a crushing blow.
And the detail to the glowing arms, like there's smoke coming off.
Oh, they look
right?
so
Like,
cool.
It's so well done.
Super heated.
Yeah.
There's also, I don't know if you have these set up in any of the loadouts. There's actually a move you can equip that will do it for you. There you
Yes. He also has his classic ground pound. I forgot about that. Oh, we haven't got to his special move yet.
Okay.
So anyway, the second thing Heated Arms does is everything does more damage. The last thing it does is it gains access to the MK3 style missiles. You've got the double
Because in the last
and the
game,
regular. So normally he doesn't have any zoning capabilities at all. He does have a slow fireball
because
that'll
in the
show,
last
but he
game,
doesn't
out
have
of
a
all the
traditional
new gen
fireball.
characters,
But with Heated
Jackie
Arms,
felt
he
the
can
most
expend that energy
plain
to get a
me
really good
in terms of
fast
design.
recovering projectile. And
Alright.
we've been using the energy wave lately, so I love that we brought the MK3 rockets back.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
So let's go over his special moves. We already showed classic ground pound is back.
What about the gotcha grab?
He can actually do this buff. He can amplify it to get Heated Arms.
I'm getting mad.
This is his new dash punch. It's a mid. Good advancing move. Here's where things get super cool. Gotcha's back, and these options from it, I love. He has a bunch of them. This one's great. He'll get Heated Arms doing it. He can actually switch sides, then continue it. And then a cool thing is, you see normally he kind of tosses you aside. Near a corner, he gets a restand. So if he's near the corner, he can do that, throw you in the corner. Or over here, switch sides, continue it, then throw you in the corner. And then he can get his pressure. So you can see, a simple scenario would be, if he doesn't have Heated Arms at all, just a couple of jabs, they start to heat up. Then he can get him in the corner, do a bunch of jabs to get him really hot, then go for this, and then he's going to have these mix-ups with the crushing blows with the Heated Arms. So he is absolutely deadly with slight heat and in the corner. Really, really good stuff. Then he has his grenade launcher. This is one of his gear items. He has an upwards one and a straight one.
His thumper.
Yeah, he can amplify it, and he can mix it. He can do a straight one, or a high one, then a straight one. It's whatever. It's the same move that you hold up to do it up. So let's go over his loadout.
Sure.
This one I made grappling based. I gave him the quad slam. That's the regular one. And then the
Powerbomb,
full one.
flapjack,
It does take stamina,
suplex.
But
Boom.
it's awesome.
but it's awesome.
Powerbomb.
Yeah. I love
Boom.
the belly to back at the
Hey
end.
guys,
Second
forgot
thing I
about
gave him
me.
is the Burning Hammer,
Well-
which is a new air grab, and he has two ways to do it. You can do it as a traditional down and throw,
Well, Kojin,
or
actually,
you can actually do it where he will
they're
jump
talking
up.
about Jax right now. You
It's
just
back
basically
forward
saying
four,
we're doing
he's
well.
actually jumping up. And you can do that in juggles.
Ooh, that's so good.
Yeah, I'm obviously I was like super into this character.
Yeah.
It's
So, one more loadout.
Yeah.
Then fatal blow, then fatality, and then, well, I don't know. King's gonna pop back to DeviantArt.
see this.
Oh,
this
you
one
do
has
that,
some
you're a
stuff I
dead
like
man.
too. Oh.
Classic Jax.
Classic Jax.
First thing I gave him is the string.
Are you gonna? Are you doing it?
There, wait.
It's 221122.
2, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, why is it not working? There we go.
Yeah, you don't have to tap it out that hard. You can actually just run this one.
All right. There we go.
Yeah.
The point of that is it's a million punches, so he's going to get Heated Arms super, super, super fast.
Ah,
Second thing I gave him is this overhead slam. This is a special move. That's a true overhead, and it actually launches on hit, or on amplified, so he can dash in, go for gotcha. And then finally, the real showcase of this variation that I made is the duck and weave stance. So he goes into this stance, goes low, and then from here he has this mid. But
Like
he can
hold him
also-
down there for a second.
Yes,
Yeah.
he can hold it down, and then from here he has a couple options. And anytime I can let go and do the mid, I can amplify, and he does a pop-up. I can do 4, and he'll do the overhead because I have that move equipped. And then
I
lastly,
didn't know that.
yeah, it's a special bonus. So that's another example like the Liu Kang one, where abilities can actually stack
Build off
on
each
top.
other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then lastly, he has a low grab, and this is a true
Yay.
low. And he'll throw them the other way.
Yay!
So he has a 50-50 mix-up, a pop-up, he can avoid highs. It's a very versatile
Can you
stance.
amplify the
Thank
4
you,
through
Dragon
this?
Queen. You're doing the God's work.
You don't, no, oh yes. You mean like this part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. And go to sleep.
Potato.
So let's check out his fatal blow.
Yes, let's. Ouch. Ooh. Grenade launcher at the end is like the ultimate
It ends up
disrespect.
heated up.
Yes. It's
Yes.
kind of like, it's very similar to where Baraka plates his flag at the end of his. The flag stays there.
Yes.
That's more damage. He gets heat up arms during his fatal blow.
That's awesome.
So then, like, you got a fatal blow, maybe you didn't kill him. You have now projectiles to maybe finish the job.
Right, right. Or increase damage or what.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, his facial expression. I'm gonna do it again because people need to screen cap this.
Buddha, Buddha,
Look
Buddha,
in
Buddha,
his
Buddha.
face right before he shoots you with a rocket. It is tremendous. Especially
It's called a
old-
grenade, you idiots.
That's good.
Is that like a cocked eyebrow? a little bit?
It's great.
That's really good.
All right, so play a match with him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright,
Let's talk
Now
real
let's
quick,
see what
Derek,
Jax-
You and me.
let's see what Jackson do.
Jax is a character I'm looking into.
You will not stick with him at all.
You know, well, I don't think with a lot of characters. I like
Yeah,
playing.
no, that's true. You do not.
I like playing a lot
Can
of
you-
characters,
Yeah, and
Can
you
you
do.
stuff it,
and
Tyler?
it's fun for me that way.
I think you like Jax a lot.
Yeah, when I was watching some of the stuff Belpani was doing with him, like, I instantly was like, this is a Tyler character.
It's the burning hammer
Yeah.
that did it for me. Like that. I mean, air throw. Like I don't even hit air throws all the time, but the fact that you can do it.
How about you turn yourself in? No chance, Briggs. Then I'll turn you inside out.
The fact that you can do it off of strings and not just jumping in the air makes it like
Oh, yeah.
gives it more use. So I'll do the jumping one maybe once every 3 matches, but the other one you'll do every match.
Well, I mean, and he has, like, good pop-ups, too, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not hard for you to extend that into the burning hammer.
My hardest thing with him right now is figuring out what I want to build.
Yeah.
Because he has so many moves that I really enjoy.
I love the gotcha grab, walking him towards the corner. Ooh.
Oh my God, I've got the spins.
All right.
Alright,
Steve.
let's take a look. Oh my word.
It's pretty powerful, that
In case you didn't see that, Jax put a bomb, Sparta kicked
love
him,
that it comes
it blew
back
up,
to him.
and he used the heated arms to cut him in.
He was doing.
Oh man.
He knew what he was
Awesome. 3 characters right there. Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Jackson Briggs. Super excited. Hope you guys all enjoyed those characters.
How could you not?
Yeah, I was reading a lot today on Twitter. People were guessing who they were going to have and whatever. There's kind of somebody for everyone in that group of 3.
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, Derek, do you have birthday shout-outs?
Of course I have birthday
That's
shout.
part of the show.
Yes, thank you
Seen
very
it
much.
just in time.
Birthday shout-outs, folks.
That's my bad.
We got MKF30,
Okay.
Salty Prime, Chad Henry, Chris
Right, now my frames are
39097108.
fluctuating like a mother.
Keep that on your mind. Digital Omega.